David Menzies for Rebel News here in Windsor, Ontario. And folks, sadly, it is the end of the world for Water World. As you can see, this edifice behind me, this used to be a water park. And on a day like this in August, in which the temperature is 37 degrees centigrade and probably about 46 degrees with the humidex, you would have typically have seen hundreds of youngsters enjoying the pool here. But thanks to a recent decision, a closed-door decision no less, by Windsor City Council, the pool is going to be filled in with concrete at a cost of perhaps millions of dollars. Because since 2020, this facility, thanks to COVID, was supposed to be a temporary homeless shelter. But this city is on hard times. The temporary part is gone, and now it's official after that city council decision on July 29th. The water park will be closed forever. Its pool filled in to make yet more space for more homeless people. And it really is a shame. I mean, we don't want to get too close to the facility. There are many homeless people. I'm sure some are on hard times. Some are there due to bad life choices. Some are there due to mental illness. But it does not appear to be a safe space. And you know, folks, as I look upon this sad sight of a once fun place here in Windsor, well, a few thoughts come to mind. First and foremost, I can't help but think of that Privy Council report that came out in April. I think it was the most overlooked, underrated story in the Canadian news cycle. You might recall that the Privy Council did a forecast looking ahead to 2040, in other words, less than 15 years from now, in which Canada could become a dystopian nation, in which the rich have either fled or live in gated communities with security. As for the rest of us, we're forced to forage and illegally hunt and illegally fish just for the bare necessities of life. I mean, you look around parts of Windsor and parts of so many other cities and towns in our Dominion, I would suggest that 2040 is already here. Secondly, what indeed is the strategy of the federal government? How do we win the war on poverty, the war on homelessness, when we keep importing the world's impoverished? And on that note, it's a bit of a double standard, isn't it? We have refugee claimants coming in from all over the world. They're put up in swank hotels, even in top tourist destinations like Niagara Falls, in which 2,000 rooms of the 16,000 room supply is occupied by refugee claimants. Meanwhile, our domestic homeless, well, they're either in a makeshift facility to house them, or even worse, out in the street fending for themselves. And I guess the third thing is, I think of the quote attributed to Klaus Schwab: "You will own nothing and be happy." You know what, folks? We are well on our way to owning nothing. The closure of the Water World Park here in Windsor is proof of that. The only thing is, I look around at the people standing outside this facility. I look at youngsters who can no longer go in for a swim on a sweltering summer day. And I say, where is the happiness? What we have is the opposite of happiness. It is doom, dread, and despair. This is Canada after 10 years of liberal mismanagement. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Folks, are you getting increasingly angry about what's happening to our Dominions, towns, and cities? The decrepitude that is setting in due to irresponsible, woke, and ideological driven politicians? Well, if you are, can you do me a favor? Go to our petition, fixourcities.com. That's fixourcities.com. Sign the petition And if you're able to, kindly make a donation so that Rebel News can continue to bring you the other side of the story.